Hey YouTubers, what's going on? I'm just driving. I wanted to make a video because I'm on the road, going down the beautiful Columbia Gorge. It's beautiful. I mean, anyway, sorry, I gotta be paying attention to the road, you know. But I wanted you guys to see this. Look how beautiful it is. The sun's out. It's February. I just love road trips. They're the best. Now to get down to business. So a lot of people have been asking me questions, you know, about like finances. That's always going to be the number one thing. I don't think that money should rule your life, but I do think that you're foolish if you think that this world is not ruled by money. So your life doesn't have to be ruled by money, but this world is definitely ruled by money. So I want to touch on the basis of money. So I probably said this a million times, but I'm going to say it again just because it needs to be said. The difference between highly successful people and unsuccessful people is the difference between making sacrifices and the will to do something. So what I mean by that is whenever I meet people, I mean, yeah, everybody wants to be a millionaire. Everybody. There's not one person that doesn't want to. Now, just because you want to be a millionaire doesn't make you one. Your ability to make sacrifices will make you a millionaire. Your ability to learn and adopt and keep growing will help you on your way too. But what people don't get is it's very easy to make $1 million. Now, when I say easy, I mean the formula for making $1 million is super easy. Now, playing out that formula in your life, that's not as easy as it would seem. And so let me give you an example. Is when I started investing, I realized that there was different investing categories as I kind of made it up for myself. What I mean by that is some people only have $100 to invest. Some people only have $1,000 to invest. Some people only have $10,000 to invest. Some people only have $100,000 to invest. And some people only have $1 million or $500,000 or $250,000. So anyway, by the way, we're going 90. I don't know if you guys can see that right now. But, so I gotta be paying attention to the road because obviously I'm going 90. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. So, what people don't understand about investing is, I'm trying to put this into words, but, so if I have $10, or if I have $100, or $1,000, or like a low amount to invest, I know that within a couple days or a week at the most, I can make 10% on my investment. So if I got $100, you know, I'm gonna make $10 on my investment. That's like easy as cake. I know that if I have $1,000 invested, I'm gonna make $100 on my investment. That's so easy. I mean, I can make $100 on a $100 investment, but I'm being realistic here. I can make $100 on a $1,000 investment within a week, like no problem, you know. And it's the same thing, like with $10,000. I mean, sometimes it takes longer, but with $10,000, I can make $1,000 in like a week, no problem. Lickety split. It's not hard. Like once you have $10,000 to invest, making 10, 15, 20% on your investment is super easy, which is $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. And when you only have $10,000 to invest, that's massive, you know. So the problem is like it's not hard to make money. It's super easy to make money. It's super easy to follow a formula. The problem is with people that I've met, and most, I mean, no matter where I go, travel, and you know, people ask me for help. They even pay me to help them. The problem is once people get $50,000 in their bank account or $100,000 in their account, they go out and they buy a car. They go out and they buy stuff for their woman or their man or whatever it is, you know, and they don't get how detrimental that is to your investment snowball. So, you know, and like I'm saying, like if you have $50,000, 10% is super easy. It's like you can make 10,000, 5 to 10,000, 10 to 20% in a week, 2 weeks. I mean, God, a month tops. So that's what I'm saying is like, that's what people don't get is you got to stick it through, like once you have $100,000 investment, I mean, it's easy, so easy to make $10,000. It really is, and so, I mean, if you started at $10,000 and you work your way up to $100,000 and bam, you're just making $10,000 left and right, it kind of like puts things in perspective, because once you have $1 million, you can do the exact same investments and you're gonna make $100,000. That's what people don't get, is if you're investing $1 million, 10% is pretty easy to get, and that's $100,000. So this is that's what I try to get to everybody. But people, they go, oh my God, I got 50,000, I got 100,000, or I got $250,000. I'm gonna go buy a house, I'm gonna go buy a car. And trust me, yes, if you're a person that's not an investor and you're just a person and you have money, $250,000 is a lot, 100,000 is a lot, 50,000 is a lot, 10,000 is a lot. Because that's spending money. What you guys need to realize is this: it's not spending money. Like if you have $100,000 and $10,000 comes back in profit, that $10,000 should be your spending money. That's it. No, you should keep that $100,000 so you can get another $10,000 coming next week or the week after. You see what I'm saying? But people don't do that. They screw up and they spend it before their investment gets out of hand. Now let me talk about that. Like, that's something that I didn't expect. And that's my favorite thing about investing is once you get to a certain point, I'm not kidding you, it gets out of hand. What I mean by that is it's like this investment snowball, and it's going down the mountainside and it's picking up more and more and more snow. And the snowball, the investment snowball, just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And you're like, yeah, but it starts gaining momentum as it goes down the hill and as it gets heavier. And if you've seen like a cartoon snowball go down a hill, little pieces of snow are flying off this big snowball left and right, just, because it's picking up snow and it's gathering snow, but it's gathering snow quicker than the snow that's flying off, So what I'm saying is it gets out of control. Like, you could be making 10,000 this hour, that hour, you know what I mean, in 4 hours, in 8 hours, like, just left and right. It gets out of hand, and like, you could be spending your whole time trying to catch all these little pieces of snow and put them back on your investment snowball. And I know that sounds, if you haven't been through it, it's kind of hard to like imagine, but it is like, once you have so much invested in your investment snowball and you just keep reinvesting it and keep reinvesting it, more and more, the more you invest, the more sales you have. The more sales you have, the more you invest. It just gets out of hand. I can't even tell you. Like, it's like one of the best feelings in the world to know that no matter how hard you work, no matter if you hire people, no matter what, like, you just cannot keep up with how much your investment snowball is generating. It doesn't stop. And yeah, you can lose money, but once you kind of work this formula down, the thing is like, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You put your eggs in not just 10 baskets, 100 baskets. And as long as 70 of the baskets are making money, and even if 30 of the baskets are losing money, you're making money. That's just how it is, And so it gets out of hand, And I have certain investments that, just because of the nature of the investments, the commodity itself, I don't ever lose money. That's hard to explain, but what I mean by that is I know some really good investment commodities that if you invest in, like, I don't want to tell you, but there's certain investment commodities that if you invest in, even if the price goes down, you know that the commodity is so good that it's not going to go to zero, or it's not going to freaking even get cut in half. Like, the most you're gonna like face is like a 30% loss at the most. And what you don't get though is, like, if you're invested in 100 different baskets, you could sell 10 more baskets somewhere else and put the profits from those baskets into the basket that went down 20 or 30%. And when the price is down 20 or 30% and you're buying, then when it goes back up, you're going to automatically make that gains. I mean, it's just, God, there's so many ways to make money, and it's so easy to follow a formula. The part that is hard for everybody, it seems like, is not spending your profits. Like, you have to separate your investment snowball from your personal bills, your personal life. You have to. It's the only way to become a super successful investor. All right, guys, that's over for me. I'm on vacation, but I thought I would, as long as I'm driving to my destination, I thought I'd give you guys a little tidbit, you know. So invest wisely and enjoy life. That's what it's all about. So peace out, guys.